AM, but the Vietnamese don't open the border crossing until 7. But they have a funny queuing system where you put a bag in their queue, and then all of a sudden everyone will go and stand next to their bag. You've got to be on them. It seemed like the foreigner queue was the one on the right. And then it took about 20 minutes from the border opening to get through Vietnam. Then we got to the Chinese side, and everyone was like in a big gaggle. And then they were like grabbing us and saying, "No, go round, go round." And then we got waved in. Went through. Then we joined this queue. It was mostly Vietnamese people. And then someone came and spoke to us, and they were like, "Have you done a departure, arrival departure card?" So we had to go and do that. They came with us, and then they were like, "Follow me." Took us to the front of the queue. We were like, "Oh, sorry guys." Well, and then because we have a visa in advance, it was all fine. So the whole process from the border opening in Vietnam to exiting the immigration in China was 45 minutes. Then we got a taxi to the train station, exchanged our e-tickets for real tickets, got on the train. Now we're whisking our way to Kunming. We got our tickets and everything sorted about 15 minutes before the train left. So it was a bit tight in the end, but we made it. So we're in Kunming station. Yay, made it here. We met a nice girl on the train who spoke a little bit of English. She helped us buy a SIM card, which sort of kind of worked.
It was very nice of her.
But it was very nice of her. She even lent us some money, which we then went and got out ATM for her. She helped me carry my guitar. It was very kind of her. And then we've just been sort of hanging around, used McDonald's Wi-Fi. Now we're just waiting for an overnight train. And hopefully we can sleep on the train, because you might be able to tell we're a little tired. Slightly. So we just completed our first night on a Chinese train. We were in the hard sleeper, and it was actually quite nice. So you can see there's some bunk beds. It's actually quite similar to the trains in Vietnam, except for the track's much smoother. Some places in this carriage have 3 bunk beds, and actually there's a whole other floor above us with 2 bunk beds. So really it's 4 high in this section of the carriage and then 3 high later. So yeah, we're near the Lijiang. The sun's starting to come up, so you see the mountains. We were in different cabins though, so that was good. We've arrived in Lijiang station, and this is our train behind us.
And for the first time in months, it's not 1,000,000,000 degrees.
Yay! So not gonna lie, that was kind of stressful. So we got the bus, that bit was easy. And then, except for the bus didn't go where they said they were gonna go. But we found the place where it said our hostel was on the map. That's on the other side of town. This hostel is nowhere near where it says it is on the map. Then there was some like I tried to call them, but they spoke very little English. In the end I found a taxi, because I figured taxis tend to know where places are. And then in the end I got him to ring the hostel, and then we did end up in the right place. But there was some serious like back and forth argy-bargy. Oh dear me. But we're here now, and we can share a room, which was another. They were like, you're in this room on another floor. We were like, can't we be in the same room? We are married. So now we're in the same room. And maybe we're just going to go to bed for a bit, because I'm knackered. So finally we've made it out of the hotel after doing 2 rounds of laundry and looking up 1,000,000 trains. And so we're now in the old quarter of Lijiang. looking around. I just figured out that the place I wanted to go is miles away. We're rapidly running out of time because it's like 4 o'clock. But anyway, it's really cool down here. So we're just soaking it in. And we're going to see the glacier tomorrow. So we found it, the Black Dragon Pool Spot, which is the most iconic, arguably, view in China. Nice evening at the Black Dragon Pool Park. Cost 50 yuan?
Yuan, yeah.
To get in. It's about £5.50. It's a little bit of a trek up through town, but it's definitely worth it. The scenery is amazing, even when it's a bit cloudy. So, well worth a visit. So we're out in the Lijiang Old Town Market, and so far we have bought these pastry things. We think they're lychee flavoured. That's an empty one. They're round. I don't know how well you can see that. We also bought some yak meat. And some yak cheese, which is very sweet. And we'd love to eat in this crazy looking food court, but I think we want to have a sit down dinner tonight. It doesn't happen often. So we followed our noses and we found this really cool restaurant where you get like a hot plate and then you pick some things to put on the hot plate and you go and get your condiments and stuff and then you just like cook your own food. It's really cool. So let's see. So for our cook your own dinner we have secret pork belly and we also got some snow peas. And we actually asked for plain rice because I can't eat egg and neither of us can really handle spice right now. And those are the other 2 options for rice. So they gave us loads and it tastes so good, all of this. So today we've come up to the Jade Mountain to take the glacier cable car. So we managed to get a carpool for 60 yuan. It should be 20 each, but because we didn't have a full car, they were like, oh, we'll do it for 60 for the 2 of us. But what no one mentions on any of the websites that I found is that there's a 100 yuan entrance fee to the whole park, and then you buy your cable car entrance after, which was 140 per person. So There we are. It's turned out to be almost double the price today. And don't forget to bring your down jackets. So we're on the cable car, yay! And we made some new Chinese friends in the queue. And these guys speak really good English, and they just found an amazing app that I got through the Galaxy store. That you can take a picture of a word in Chinese, and it tells you in English. And also you can talk into it, and it translates it. It's amazing. So I'll put details of how to get that app in the notes. And you can see the mountain, maybe. Through the window. It's still quite cloudy, but okay, maybe get more of a view later. So we made it to the top. We're at 4,680 meters, looking at the summit of Lijiang Mountain. Well, looking at where the summit should be, behind the clouds.
Apparently you can't get to the summit.
Lots of teams have tried, and no one's made it so far.
So next time, we're going to come back with some friends and we're going to do it.
Although it's a holy mountain, so we need to make sure we get proper permission from the Chinese government. So our Chinese friends have gone off to do some other things. We might be able to do later. Meanwhile, we're just going to get our tickets to the national park. It means that we can come to the Blue Moon Valley and the meadow for free. So we came up on the bus and we're here at the Blue Moon Valley, checking out the water. It's crystal clear and super blue because the bed of the river is limestone and this is all snow melt from the glacier. So you can see the glacier and the mountains up ahead, and then the turquoise blue water. So we came to the tea shop to get tea, afternoon tea. It turned out to be $4.80 a cup. It was like 15 quid for a pot of tea. Anyway, so we decided for £1 to get some buckwheat wine.
Kind of regretting it already, but
40%. Bottoms up, sure. It's alright. What do you think that tastes like? It's got a little bit like whiskey actually, but clear whiskey.
that's more like gin.
Or gin. Alright, well, there we are. Got a hot one to drink now.
Yay.
So we were walking home and we saw this place. We're like, oh, let's just get dinner here. We were going to make rice back at the hostel, but we're like, oh, let's just get dinner here. But she doesn't speak in English, so she rang her friend, and then we spoke to her friend, and then we ordered some chicken soup hot pot with some vegetables and rice. Always dangerous. So this is what we got. And loads of vegetables. And then we get our own seasoning. Also, free red bush tea. Not for 80, like at the other place. So I'm pretty excited actually. So we're getting the bullet train! I don't know how many others we're going to get, but at least we're getting one. And it is really nice inside. I'm expecting a really cool, smooth, fast journey. So, excited time!